This video I'm going to tell about the various addressing modes used in 8051 microcontroller. Let's see what is meant by addressing mode first. So what is meant by addressing mode means the CPU can access the data in various ways which are called addressing mode. So or we can call it as the way in which the source operand is specified in the instruction is called as addressing modes. So there are various types are there. Uh, First one is immediate addressing mode, second one is a register addressing mode, and the third one is a direct addressing mode, and the fourth one is a register indirect addressing mode. We will see one by one. First one is immediate addressing mode. So what is meant by immediate addressing mode means here the source operand is available as a constant. So the immediate data actually it must be preceded by the bound sign. So this is actually the bound sign, and it can load information into any registers including the data pointer register. So data pointer register is a 16-bit register. So this is an example instructions for the immediate addressing mode. The first one, move a comma hash 25h. So what it will do is it will load the constant value 25 into accumulator. So accumulator is one of the register. In the second instruction, move R4 comma 62. So what it will do is it will load the 62, the constant value 62 into register R4. Then third instruction, move B comma 40. So this will move the constant value 40 into B. So again B is one of the register used in 8051 microcontroller. Next instruction, move TPTR comma 4521H. So TPTR means it is a data pointer register. So data pointer register, it is a 16-bit register. So this content, what is the content here is 4521, it is moved into TPTR. So the 21 is stored in lower byte of the TPTR, and 45 is stored in higher byte of the TPTR. So actually this two instruction is same as the instruction. What we did here is move DPL comma 21H. So the 21, the lower byte, the 21 is to, moved into lower byte 16-bit data pointer register, and 45 is moved into higher byte data pointer register. So this is an immediate addressing mode. So data pointer we can also it can also be accessed as 8-bit register. As I told, higher byte data pointer register and lower byte data pointer register. And the next addressing mode is register addressing mode. Here we use registers to hold the data to be manipulated. In previous addressing mode, in immediate addressing mode, we use constant value. Your operand is specified as a constant value. But in register addressing mode, we use registers to hold the data to be manipulated. And these are the example for the register addressing mode. And first one, the first instruction, it copy the contents of R0 into A. So in register addressing mode, we use both operand as registers, source as well as destination operand. We normally use registers. So the first instruction will copy the content of R0 into accumulator. Second one, copy the content of accumulator into R2. Third one, add the contents of R5 to A. So that is content of accumulator and the content of R5 is added, and the result is stored in accumulator. Then fourth instruction, this one add A comma R7. Again this will add the content of R7 to accumulator, and the result is stored in accumulator. And final one, we are saving the content of accumulator into register R6. So this addressing mode is called as register addressing mode. So in register addressing mode, both of the operands are available in registers. So here the source and destination of registers must match in size. So suppose if we write like this, it will give an error. Move TPTR comma A, because accumulator is an 8-bit register, but TPTR is a 16-bit register, so it will show error. So movement of data between R and registers is not allowed here. Okay, so the movement of data between the registers is not allowed in register addressing mode. So here move R4 comma R7, actually it is an invalid one. So only we can move it in accumulator and general purpose register. So movement of data between R and registers is not allowed. And the next addressing mode is direct addressing mode. So what is direct addressing mode is here it is most often used the direct addressing mode to access the RAM location starting from 30 to 7F. And the entire 128 bytes of RAM can be accessed by using the direct addressing mode. And so in immediate addressing mode we are using the bound sign, but here there is no bound sign in the operand. So here I have given the example. So what it did is move R0 comma 40H. So what it will do is this will save the content of 40 in R0. Here 40 is not a constant value, it is the address of the operand. So whatever content available in the address 40, that will be moved into register R0. Similarly, second example, move 56 comma A. So whatever the content of A, that is accumulator, that will be moved into 56. So this is a direct addressing mode. The difference between immediate addressing mode and direct addressing mode is in immediate addressing mode we use the bound sign, but in direct addressing mode there is no bound sign in the operand. So immediate addressing mode it is a constant value specified in the instruction, but in direct addressing mode address of the operand is specified in the instruction. This is a direct addressing mode. And next instruction is register indirect. So here register is used as a pointer to the data, and only 2 registers are used for this purpose. So totally we have 8 registers starting from R0 to R7, but in register indirect addressing mode we use only 2 registers, that is R0 and R1. So R2 to R7 cannot be used to hold the address of an operand located in RAM. So here as I told we use only 2 registers R0 and R1. It holds the addresses of RAM locations and it must be preceded by the @ symbol. So this is an example, move A comma @ of R0. So what it will do is this will move the content of RAM whose address is held by R0 into A. So R0 means it is the address actually, whatever content of RAM whose address is held by R0, that will be moved into accumulator. Similarly, second one, it moves the content of B register into RAM. Here we mentioned the location of address, that is address is given in register R1. Thank you.